This is just absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like this before. It's just so peaceful and tranquil here. Oh, made all those groundings totally worth it, because this is just so different from anything I've ever seen before. And it appears that our snubber has started growing a garden. So one thing I'm going to tackle right now is our compass is in need of some repair. So you see the lover's lines are kind of tipped to the side, and the whole compass card is also tipped. So it appears when we were heeled over really far, it popped off its little pin, and it has a bubble in it. So we're going to take care of all those issues right now and get it all fixed back up. So removing the compass from its frame is really simple. There's just a couple screws that go over the light housing. When you remove them, the compass simply drops out. Compasses are really simple. They might look complicated, people say they're delicate, which is true, but it's never as bad as people actually make it out to be. So if you turn a compass really far, you'll see that metal paddle in there. That's the part that just simply lines up with the magnetic field of the Earth. It's just suspended in oil, and there's a couple rings that hold everything. So the ring that holds the lubber's lines sometimes just gets stuck. So honestly, you just kind of swivel it around until everything lines back up where it needs to be. It's really simple. Now as for fixing this bubble, which is our other issue, there's a little hole over here, and all you have to do is take out that screw and then pour the oil in. To pour the oil in a much cleaner method, we're going to be using a syringe. This is one that I use in surgery for irrigation of surgical sites, but it has a really fine and curved tip to it, so it lets me get it right in where I need it, and then we can inject the oil right in with little to no mess. So when you're doing it, you want to make sure you're using actual Ritchie compass oil. There's other brands, but let's face it, a Ritchie compass is hundreds, if not close to thousands of dollars, and why risk it? The compass oil is pretty inexpensive, and if it's the product that they want their compass suspended in, just do it. It's not a common thing you need to do, and it's a easy way to keep everything nice and happy. So with that, you can see the bubble is completely gone, and the lubber's lines, which are those little lines inside the compass running around it, they're all level now. Now if they get unleveled, or you see they're like tipped or canted, honestly, fixing a compass is kind of like that game you had when you were a kid, where you had like a little box with like little U's and the little balls, and you had to like shake them around to get them to fall into the U. So you're like just shaking it back and forth. It's the same thing with a compass. You don't shake it violently, but you do tip it and twist it and turn it until you finally get everything to line back up. And then once it does, then you're good to go.
It's just crazy to look at the chart and see how far inland we are. We're still in the Waccamaw River, and it's absolutely beautiful, totally worth visiting, even if we can't use our sails. But we are so far from the ocean, it's just crazy. It's so peaceful. We turned off the generator. Ah, it's wonderful.
It is.
Totally tranquil out here.
This is just so amazing. And you just see these giant trees coming out of the water, and it's like 25, 30 feet deep right up next to them. It's mind-blowing.
What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people, I guess, can't live like that. We all must pay a price. Be safe, we lose our chance of ever knowing what's around the river bend, waiting just around the river bend. I look once more, just around the river bend, beyond the shore, somewhere past the sea, don't know what for. Why do all my dreams extend just around the river bend? Chapter 8. One of the vampires let out a velvet laugh and stepped out into the dim light. He wasn't particularly tall, and he moved with a casual and dangerous grace that belied his crystal blue eyes, styled blonde hair, and
So the current picked up, and we are now doing 5-point-some knots. So it's pretty cool. We're like racing down this river where a moment ago we were doing less than 3. Yay, currents! Whee!
if you are not yet following us on Instagram, just so you know, you can follow along. It's a little bit ahead of these videos since it is capturing the now. And the Instagram name is just Rigging Doctor. So go ahead and search us and follow along. We dropped the hook in this beautiful creek so that we can get some rest and be raring to go early tomorrow morning, because tomorrow we're going to get to Georgetown. It was an absolutely beautiful day of motoring down the Waccamaw, and now we are ready for a nice big snack. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want to become a sailing buddy, you can click the link down below to our Patreon account.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and when you click subscribe, make sure you click on the little bell in the annotation. That way you get notifications as soon as our next video is uploaded.
Thanks so much!